4 years feels like an eternity in the gaming world, doesn't it? CyberConnect 2's return to the demon-slaying arena brings us the Hinokami Chronicles 2, a sequel that doesn't reinvent the wheel, but certainly polishes it to a brilliant shine. After diving deep into Tanjiro's continued journey through the Entertainment District, Swordsmith Village, and Hashira training arcs, I can confidently say this game delivers exactly what fans wanted. More of everything that worked, with smart tweaks to fix what didn't. The sequel picks up right after the Mugen Train events, throwing you straight into the action without much hand-holding. If you missed the first game, there's a brief recap mode called Path of the Demon Slayer. But honestly, you're better off watching the anime or playing the original. The 6 truncated fights don't capture the epic boss encounters that made the first game memorable. CyberConnect 2's mastery of anime adaptation shines brightest here. Every cutscene feels ripped straight from the series, with seamless transitions between story moments and gameplay that make you forget you're playing a video game adaptation. The character animations are fluid, the special attacks are spectacularly over the top, and those Final Clash QuickTime events? Pure cinema. The story mode spans 8 chapters covering 3 major arcs. While some sections feel like filler, especially those Muzu-style segments where you're just mowing down weak demons, the core narrative maintains that perfect balance of intense action and emotional storytelling that makes Demon Slayer so compelling. Zenitsu's constant yelling might test your patience, but the humor lands more often than not. What really impressed me was the attention to environmental storytelling. Finding memory fragments and various collectibles while exploring feels rewarding rather than tedious. The areas are smaller and more focused than the original's linear corridors. Plus, you can actually run now. Thank the gods for that quality of life improvement. The fighting system remains largely unchanged, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Light attacks form your bread and butter, with special moves adding flair when you've got the energy. The tag system works beautifully. Calling in assists or swapping characters, mid-combo feels smooth and strategic. 2 notable improvements caught my attention immediately. Heavy attacks no longer require awkward forward inputs, just hold guard and press attack. Simple change, massive impact. The combo gauge also feels more forgiving, with characters rarely dropping out of multi-hit sequences unexpectedly. The gear system, however, feels unnecessary. Why does everything need RPG elements these days? You can equip 3 pieces of gear to boost stats or trigger special effects, but it adds complexity without meaningful depth. Thankfully, you can disable it in Versus mode. With over 40 characters at launch, double the original's roster, the multiplayer potential skyrockets. Yes, many are alternate versions of the same fighters, but the variety still feels substantial. Some characters like Advanced Demon form Nezuko fight solo due to their power, while others like the Uzui Wives come as pre-built tag teams. Dual ultimate arts for certain character combinations add another layer of strategic depth. Story mode will occupy roughly 10 hours of your time, but the real longevity comes from additional modes. Hashira Training offers a roguelike experience where you navigate a board, choosing fights with unique conditions or grabbing healing items. Your health doesn't regenerate between battles unless you specifically seek out recovery squares, creating genuine tension as you work toward that final Hashira showdown. The Versus modes deliver exactly what you'd expect. Fast-paced, visually spectacular battles that prioritize spectacle over technical depth. This isn't Tekken or Street Fighter. It's an anime fighter through and through, designed for fans who want to see their favorite characters unleash devastating attacks in gorgeous arenas. Practice mode helps you master each character's moveset, while online multiplayer, assuming stable connections like the original, extends the experience indefinitely. Character mastery systems unlock profile customizations, giving completionists plenty to chase. The Hinokami Chronicles 2 succeeds by understanding its audience perfectly. This isn't trying to compete with traditional fighting games on technical complexity. Instead, it delivers an authentic Demon Slayer experience wrapped in solid arena combat mechanics. The expanded roster addresses the original's biggest weakness. The streamlined exploration feels more engaging. The visual presentation remains absolutely stunning. Sure, some story segments drag, the gear system feels tacked on, and newcomers might struggle without prior knowledge. But for fans of the series, or anyone who enjoyed the first game, This sequel offers everything you could reasonably want. CyberConnect 2 has crafted a worthy follow-up that improves on its predecessor in meaningful ways. It may not revolutionize the anime fighter genre, but it doesn't need to. Sometimes, giving fans more of what they love, executed better than before, is enough. And the Hinokami Chronicles 2 absolutely delivers on that promise.